Hello everyone, it's Brianna here, and I'm playing Feed the Beast on my friend's server right now. This is the Direwolf20 pack, and if you don't know what Feed the Beast is, basically it's a set of mods for Minecraft. There's like, I think 103 mods in this pack that add machines and new type trees, new biomes, stuff like that. It's basically just like a cool mod pack for Minecraft that adds a lot of new cool stuff to the game. Those are my solar panels over there, getting the electricity that I can use to charge up my electric tools. And, you know, that's like an electric furnace that runs off electricity instead of coal. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This pink wood is the eucalyptus tree, which is from the Natura mod pack, which adds lots of trees to the game and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. And I think this barley is from Natura as well. It's basically the same as wheat, it's just a modded version of wheat. And I basically just have a giant barley farm going on right now. My base is sort of ad hoc and ugly at the moment. It's certainly not as nice as the village I had going over in my other world, but whatever, I'm just getting settled and getting my stuff going, so, you know, I'm going to slowly build up my establishment, and pretty soon I'm going to have a giant Doom Fortress, and probably another village. I don't really know what I'm going to build on this server yet. I'm planning to go through all of the mods and do more than just bake bread the whole time, I promise. Right now I'm the solar energy bread lady for some reason. I just have a lot of bread. These new electric tools are actually so powerful you can just kind of accidentally cut through dirt like it's butter. And some of the sheep around here look kind of funny. It's because there's a mod that gives animals weird hats, and whenever you kill them, you unlock them so you can wear the hats yourself. It's just like a weird social feature thing, so that's why every now and then you'll see a sheep that looks like they have like a head crab or something, and it's really, really odd. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't kidding about having a lot of barley. Every time I harvest, I get about 3 stacks of barley, and I also have a lot of wheat in my farm here, which I use for breeding animals because most of them don't eat barley. The wiki for Feed the Beast says that none of them do, but I'm pretty sure I used to have a cow farm, and they seem to eat barley. But the sheep don't, I don't think, so it's useful to have wheat. I have a really crappy power setup out here. I definitely need to compact these solar panels down. You can turn like 8 solar panels into one extra super solar panel block, and then you can keep upgrading that. So that's what I'm planning to do. And keep using solar power to bake bread. And in the future, I'm thinking maybe I'm also going to do some different fuel types. I mean, as long as I'm exploring the industrial craft mod. I was thinking I could try to use, make up some sort of automatic tree harvester that would turn the trees into charcoal and then put it in generators and see if I can get high efficiency out of that. And maybe I'll get into nuclear reactors at some point. I don't know. It sounds interesting. I don't know. I'm sort of nerdy. And, yeah. I also plan to get into Thaumcraft. I plan to get into all the mods and try to learn everything about them and become a Feed the Beast professional. That's my goal. And now I bake bread. So I'm up here on the roof with my ender friend here. I'm not going to look at him directly, but trust me, we're buddies. So anyway, I've made a lot of progress on this building here. I had to put a ladder in there because a friend came over earlier and couldn't fly onto my roof, so I needed regular access. That there is an energy tesseract that she set up for me, which powers a quarry that I have going in the canyon over there. And this is my power supply for now, a bunch of low voltage solar arrays. Not the most power, but I'm also not using that much power. I'm using illuminators here for the flooring, but I don't have enough black wool to finish the whole floor yet, so it's kind of all ripped up right now because I had to do underground wiring to power the illuminators. This is my quarry here. It's buildcraft pipes coming out of an ender chest, putting everything in barrels, and putting all the valuable stuff in a diamond chest. All the cobble and stuff goes to those barrels, and then I empty them and put them in my recycler. Over here is my electric furnace array. Anyway, there's also a bat box under here, which is powering all the lights with the copper cable. I've used so much copper so far in this world. Just on pointless things like this, because it's a really inefficient light source. I just really like the way it looked, so. And there we go. This right here is my pride and joy. It's my favorite feature in Feed the Beast. This little display case thing, I put my electric wrench in there. It is such an awesome thing. You just open it up by shift clicking on it, and then you can take your tool out and close it again, and it just looks so cool. That lamp doesn't really, but doesn't really match, but whatever. And there's the guest jetpack that I made because I really designed my base around jetpack use. So if someone doesn't have a jetpack, there we go, guest jetpack. You really need to wear a backpack to use this electric wrench thing because it uses a lot of electricity. So I'm grabbing all my low voltage solar arrays because I have 8, so I can compact them into a medium voltage solar array as soon as I make a pink crafting table. And I think I'm going to place it over here at the head of the bed. I'm probably going to build a structure around this center part and, you know, add a second story to this building. And the bottom is just going to be the factory and the top part's going to be my house kind of thing. So anyway, here's a medium voltage solar array, and bam. Oop. And because it's medium voltage, it melted the copper cable. Like 2 pieces. That's not really that big of a deal. Oopsie. I'll just go grab some, I think I have a bunch of double insulated gold cables somewhere. Oh, it was already in my inventory. Well, anyway. As you can see, I've done a lot more work in the floor. I got these iron fences going up. They're kind of like, I think of them as like fireman poles kind of thing that you can slide down. But unfortunately, you can't climb up them, so you have to use your jetpack. I just think it's a really cool design. But I should probably add a staircase, to be honest. Anyway, I'll get that out of the way, because I don't want that to connect by accident. And I'm pretty sure gold insulated cable will be fine for these 2 blocks. And it'll handle medium voltage, and go into the MFE, which goes into a low voltage transformer, so it's all good. And now I can grab my copper wire back, which is good because I always need copper wire. Because I'm always making new gadgets and they all take copper. And there's a limited amount of copper, which is why I use that recycler, because the UU matter can be turned into free copper. And I've gotten about 2 stacks of it so far, so I think I've been doing pretty well with that. Of course, I'm going to add on more to this machine in the future and get more barrels hooked up to it, and probably actually pipe it to the quarry itself so that I don't have to run stuff back and forth to it. But for now, it's pretty good. And, whoops, that would be why you don't switch tools in the middle of a fight with a creeper. I didn't really blow anything up, just kind of knocked everything off this chest, which is really annoying, but... So, yeah, apparently I logged out earlier, and because there's a chunk loader on my building, my lights went out because they ran out of power, and they ran for more than 2 days, because they only have 10,000 EU of internal storage. And I'm not entirely sure why that happened. I messed something up in my wiring. This would be a reason why people would say not to use illuminators, because there's all sorts of free light sources, like glowstone and redstone and whatever. And illuminators, you have to do like underground wiring, and you risk running out of power. And I thought maybe adding that glass on top of the solar panels would make them stop working, but it says that they are working, so I don't know. Some other problem? Maybe I left the mass fabricator running, maybe it drained the battery. I have no idea. I have a really bad power setup at the moment. I need to grab some arrows from my mob farm over here. It's pretty much the same mob farm that I had on my other world. I built it really quick this time because I got a jetpack, and it's a lot quicker to build with the jetpack. Just 5 stories, and I've lit up a lot less caves, so it's a lot less efficient, but it doesn't really matter. It gets me enough stuff, whatever. I don't really have to fight as often now since I have the jetpack, and I'm so powerful with all the Feed the Beast stuff. It's still a pain in the ass to kill all these mobs, though. Man, a lot of spawned in there. A lot of them spawned in there, and a lot of creepers. Mostly creepers, it feels like. I don't know why. Minecraft always seems to spawn mostly creepers for me. This is the dumbest way to fight ever, but whatever. It works. It's effective. Can't argue with it. Maybe I should grab these things in case a creeper decides to blow up over here. Oh, yeah, that totally would have happened. That would have destroyed all my items there. Just a bunch of zombies left. I'll throw down the few number of torches that I have. I'm always running short on torches in this world because I keep burning all my charcoal in those generators. And I always want to use the coal to make coal dust for solar panels, so I never have many torches. But as somebody commented before, I also have like way too many on the ground, so that would be the reason as well. I do have a bronze sword. I should really have just made a diamond sword, but I made a bronze sword because I thought it was fancy and it matched my bronze clothes and stuff. I don't know. Bronze is tin dust and copper dust mixed together and then smelted. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool material. I just want to use it because it's new. And as soon as I turn my MFE unit on, the lights start turning on. But they're flickery because they keep running out of power, because they're very slow to charge up their internal storage because there's so many of them. So the bat box is really getting drained. What I'm going to need to do is probably... yeah, I'm going to break that off so that less power is getting diverted over there and more of it goes to the bat box. And then I'm probably going to have to make a battery or something like that to get that charged up for those lights. And now I'm just going to grab some cobble from my quarry and manually move it over there to get some scrap. And this here is my Firefox electric furnace, as the sign says. It's a super quick furnace with an overclocker upgrade that makes it go incredibly fast, and it has an energy storage upgrade, which is the only way that it can manage to get enough power to actually burn through a stack with my really pitiable power supply. If you look over there, it's just one medium voltage solar panel. Anyway, so I'm just going to shove some stone slabs up here, make this look a little bit more reinforced. I think it looks a little bit better that way. I kind of like the wood flooring visible from the bottom. I kind of think that adds a nice touch. I don't want to build everything out of red rock cobblestone, or red rock bricks and whatever, and stone slabs. I have used so many slabs on the construction of this building, it's unbelievable. Now I'll get some black wool up here for the accent. I use white wool on the first floor, so I figured this would be cool. I'm planning to put down a lot of paintings and decorate this place up here and make it look like my upstairs apartment, and then use the bottom as a machine room. Get some glass going on the sides there as well, so I have some glass balconies with solar panels hidden underneath. It's just going to be a really weird factory building instead of a village like I was doing before. Kind of the complete opposite, really, because I'm basically making the stereotypical Doom Fortress, I guess. But hey, that's kind of cool, honestly. And maybe when I'm done this one, I can go make some more Doom Fortresses. And I can make gravel roads between them. Make it look all quaint. I don't know why I would do that, but, you know. So I'm putting down an iron fence. This is 6 refined iron for, I think you get like 16 fences. So they're kind of expensive, but not really, because there's a lot of iron in this game. So, and I love that glass case. Anyway, I always grab my wrench and put it back in there. I just love it so much. So, I almost got shocked there for a second. I think that would have electrocuted me. So I need to get rid of this and move these around because I plan to put piping under here to connect this recycler up to my quarry. So I'm going to use these shears to get rid of some of my flooring. And it's kind of funny how every time I add to this machine room I have to rip up like half the floor, but whatever. It's kind of cool. The best part of Minecraft is infrastructure, especially in Feed the Beast. It's really fun. Okay, so I'm realizing now I'm not actually going to have enough sides on this machine, so I'm going to have to combine these pipes together because, you know, I need the bottom for another pipe that goes to the quarry, and then I need a side also for the cable. And I don't want the cable to come in the front or the back because there's no room back there, so I think what I'm going to try to use is a sandstone pipe, because a sandstone pipe will actually allow you to connect different types of pipe together. If you know what I mean, like cobble and stone pipes don't connect, so you have to use a sandstone pipe to get them to connect. Anyway, you'll see whenever I build this. So I'm going to build onto the side and break that, and actually break that, that's wrong. I want a sandstone pipe, and then I'm going to use a stone pipe. That way when I go over here, it connects to this stone pipe, but it doesn't connect at the top, which is why I'm using cobble up there. And then I need a forced insertion pipe here, I think. Otherwise they might go up. I want everything to go down and get forced inserted into the recycler. And there we go. That's how I get those two hooked up to go through on one side. And yeah, it works. They don't get backed up. They don't go out the other end or anything. So that's good. There's no power supply, so I'm going to have to empty that, but by hand. So there, now I'm running a pipe over from my quarry. I'm going to have to upgrade my quarry system soon enough, and this recycler is a big part of that. Pretty soon this whole bottom story machine room is going to be just one big freaking factory, and I'm just going to have a million of everything. And that's my goal. So, watching the items go, I don't actually know if items can enter through the bottom of recyclers, so watch and learn with me. I'm really new to the whole Feed the Beast thing. I've just been reading on the wiki and stuff, mainly just playing around with Buildcraft and Industrial Craft right now, and trying to get a base for myself. But yeah, after this episode I'll get into other mods. So, let's see. Are these going to enter on the bottom of the recycler? Yes, they do. Perfect. So, yeah, this is great. I just have to put the floor back in and cover this all up, and, actually, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to stop it from draining the whole chest, because then it'll start draining, like, everything that comes through and kill diamonds and stuff, so. But yeah, anyway. Well, the recycling system's about half finished. There we go. Recycle switch. That powers the redstone engine over here. It takes a long time to get warmed up, so that'll drain right now while I go and grab the materials to upgrade the machine. And while we're waiting, since I have all my power and my lights lit up now, I'm going to throw a scrap box in there. As you can see, it functions as an amplifier, makes the mass fabricator use less power. Otherwise, it takes all your power and just drains your MFE in a second. So I've macerated a lot of cobblestone into sand and then cooked the sand into glass, and before I could even finish that sentence, my lights have gone out again. Because I have no idea why. I really don't know what's happening, because there's a lot of power going through my system, but it doesn't seem to be getting to this bat box. Well, I've ripped up the whole floor, and I don't see where. Thought maybe I accidentally destroyed a cable, but oh, wait a second. I think I might have accidentally touched that bat box with my wrench and changed the output side. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to grab my wrench again from my awesome glass case. Love that case so much. And then get down underneath and change the output side. It actually only outputs electricity from one side, so as you can see, all my lights come on as soon as I do that. But all their internal storage is going to be drained, so my lights are going to be flickering for the next hour, probably. Anyway, finishing up my roof up here. As you can see from the those yellow X's that were on the ground, I had the F7 view on, which shows you where spawning spaces are. So I'm going to have to implement some sort of redstone lamp thing in this roof to stop mobs from spawning up there. But yeah, for now it looks pretty cool, I think. I need to figure out the lighting, but I think that's a nice-ish Doom Fortress. And I'll grab one of my redstone lamps. I don't have very much glowstone because the nether is dangerous as shit, so I've actually been using UU matter to make my glowstone. So whatever. Throw some dirt down there so I can get a lever, and then cover up the lever with stone slab and implement some lights. As you can see, now there are less spawning spaces over here, but I'm gonna have to scatter a lot of these in the whole roof and waste a lot of glowstone. So I have to grab some UU matter from here so I can make some more glowstone because I'm wasting it all on my roof. As you can see, you can make tin in that pattern, or you can make copper from there, which is usually what I make my UU matter into. I also made it into ink sacs for my floor, and apparently that's mycelium. I didn't know that. And there's glowstone. It's pretty expensive, 5 UU matter for just 8. So really you should be going to the nether, but I'm afraid of the nether. It's really scary. I'm not afraid of it in vanilla, but I'm afraid of it in this mod pack, because holy crap, is it ever dangerous. So hopefully I'm just not going to use too many redstone lamps, because I don't really have that much UU matter. I think I only have like a stack, so. Anyway, so I've been recording for a long time. This is about 3 or 4 days worth of material right here, so I think I'm about ready to end the episode. Just surveying all my quarries. This is a pretty big one. It's in a ravine, so I'm not really getting that much stuff, which I've been noticing. I'm low on materials now, because I set up the quarry in a bad spot, but it's also really massive and really slow. It actually only runs in the day, because the only power source it has is 2 medium voltage solar panels, which is a lot of power, but only in the day, because there's no batteries or anything. So, there's a lot of floating islands in this canyon biome, which kind of sucks, but overall, I think this is a really nice biome. I'm glad I set up here, and that's my mob farm. Big ass structure, mostly made out of stone, some cobble on the bottom, and this junk on the top. I should really make the top prettier, but whatever. So, it's Brianna here, signing off. I'm just gonna do an epic float around my property because I love jetpacks. Let's go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. I love jetpacks, and I'll see you in Feed the Beast Part 2. Bye!